You are now listening to the Connecting Creators podcast. Here we explore the topics and guest stories to better understand how creators think, how they connect with their audience, and ultimately, how they create. Welcome back to the Connecting Creators podcast. Today we have a very special guest, an amazing content creator and TikTok star, Nkunim Owusu. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, bro.
We found each other on TikTok like quite early on.
Yeah.
The thing I like about you the most is that you like balance following trends, but also staying like authentic to yourself. Is that something that was intentional, or is that kind of just how it played out as you were making content?
Let me see. I feel like that was something, at first, it was just something how it played out, but now it's intentional. Because I'm not sure, but did you ever remember my gun trend back on TikTok where I'll put that was something that was like, it wasn't even like a trending sound or something trending to do, but I wanted to do it. And at first, like, it was getting me like a lot of traction, but then I didn't want to feel like a one-trick pony and like keep doing the same thing over and over again. So I was like, even though the viewers like it, like I still want to be myself and like do content that I want to create. So I like, sometimes I mix trendy, sometimes I just do what I want to do. And I feel like it's a good to find the balance.
Honestly, I feel like the people that I follow on TikTok, you're like the best at doing that for sure. Like,
Thank you.
Another thing I noticed is that your bio says like, "Y'all are my supporters, not my fans."
Yeah, bro.
I really like that. I want to know why you put that in there.
Because I feel like, man, a lot of people these days with social media will have like, I said social media have like an ego. And they're like, I look at my supporters as just like normal people. I don't like, when I hear the word fans, I feel like the person's like above them. And like, I'm not above anybody. Like, I'm just like an average person who just like makes videos in my house. I'm not no one special. Even when sometimes when people see me in real life, like some people like freak out and I'm like, bro, I'm just normal, bro. Like I'm not trying to like downplay myself. I'm just trying to be like, I'm a human being. Like we are all on the same level. Like I'm not above you just because I have a certain follower count and all that. And like a lot of people on social media today, they just feel above people because they have like more followers, and I don't like that. That's something I just personally don't like about like this social media age. But yeah.
Nah, I respect that. I feel like, especially because we found each other, I think in like 2020.
Yeah, yep. Way
early. Period, like everyone that was big on TikTok was trying to go to like LA and Hollywood and stuff.
Yep.
It was really refreshing to see that, and you're like, yeah, no, I'm just myself. Like
exactly, bro.
We're all the same. So I noticed that your first video was in January 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And it reached like 400,000 views.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what it's at now. I don't know what it hit beforehand. Mm-hmm. So was creating content something that you want to pursue, or was it like the success of that video that made you keep going?
It's something I always wanted to do, but like TikTok made me realize how much more I love it. Cause like before even like TikTok, I was out here like just making like joking, funny videos on like Snapchat and then like sending it to my friends. And it was like, even though I was embarrassing myself, like my friends would be like, oh, this video was like funny. It made my day type stuff. So when I got on TikTok, I was like, I wanted to do that too.
Yeah, speaking of your earlier videos still, like a lot of the viewer numbers were up and down, and like some of them were hitting, some of them weren't even hitting like 100. So I know what kept you consistent during that time period? I
know results pay off. Like if you really try something and you keep like being consistent at it and trying to like better yourself at it, bro, the numbers don't matter. Like the numbers will come. Like you just have to like, I knew, like this sounds like egotistical or something, but like I knew like my first year, I was like, the goal was to hit 100K. I was at like 5K at the time. Yeah. And I was like, if I just keep trying, being consistent and like post like every day, 3 times a day and just devote myself to TikTok, like it's going to eventually pay off. And it did. Like by the end of that year, my goal was 100K. I hit 300K. So I was like, yeah, bro, just hard work, consistency pays off, bro.
Yeah, you fully smashed it that year. Well, yeah. You're out there, but especially that year, that was a big year for me. So I want to know what your like creative process looks like. Like you just pull out the camera and freestyle it, or do you have like ideas that pop in your head and you write it down?
It's kind of a mixture of both, because sometimes I just like freestyle it, and sometimes I like just randomly think of something and then it like comes to my mind. But most of the time, my process is just like scrolling through the For You page and then hearing a certain sound, and I'm like, I could do something with this sound.
Yeah.
And then I just get the idea. It's kind of weird because like my most viral video was like a freestyle, bro. Like I literally thought about it like 30 seconds before I posted it. And I didn't think it was gonna like go crazy, but it ended up getting like 24 million. So sometimes like it's a mixture of freestyling and like actually planning it out type stuff.
Okay. It's almost like rappers, how they like just
Yeah, bro. Yeah, something like that, bro.
Speaking of rappers, do you have like a favorite artist or rapper?
J. Cole, bro. I listen to J. Cole religiously, and now like a little bit more of Kanye too, bro.
Okay. Is there a certain like J. Cole song lyric or a song that you would like to make a TikTok to that you haven't yet?
That I would like to make a TikTok too.
Yeah, like you know how like most like the TikToks like go off like a certain lyric or something.
Yeah, let me see. One of them is already been used. It's the one from the forgot was that one song where he's talking about like when he lost his virginity.
Oh yeah, Wet Dreams.
Yeah. That one's already been used. If that was a line I would use, it would be that one, but it's already been like a TikTok trend.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. But no, that's a good question, bro. That's a good question.
How is the way that you marketed yourself from the start of TikTok till now? Has it changed or adapted at all, or is it the same?
It is kind of the same. I don't even like put myself out there like that. When I just post and I see like other creators just like post me, I feel like that's how like I get marketed around like through like Instagram and TikTok and how people find me sometimes. Yeah. Like I just post often, and then when the video goes viral, I just like see it on like everybody's like Instagram page or like people like repost it on TikTok or like do edits. So like I don't truly have like a marketing strategy, and I should to put myself out there more, but that's what's been like my marketing.
You've been on it for a long time, and in that time frame, there's been like a lot of algorithm changes and content changes as to what people want. What do you think allowed you to adapt to all those changes so well?
One thing is, I just feel like being myself and knowing what I want to create, because when you're too trendy, you're always looking for trends, and like I just feel like when you're like, I think you even talked about it, like being trendy is just like people don't really like you for you, they just like you for the trend, something like that along those lines. Oh yeah, I was looking at it.
Appreciate you. But yeah,
no problem, bro. And I was like, that's why I'm like, when you're authentic, like you can never like stop being yourself. Like you can't run out of ideas being yourself, but when you're trying to be something you're not, or like make content for something you're not like interested in, that's when you start losing ideas, and like you start like all these new algorithm changes like start hurting you because like you're not adapting to the new trends.
Yeah, for sure. I think RDC is like one of your favorite YouTube groups, right?
Yes, bro. Yeah, I love that group. That group is like the blueprint of comedy I wanted to create.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's a very similar approach to what they have, because like obviously, say for example, they're like make a video on the NBA finals that just happened or whatever the case is, but yet they're always themselves.
Yeah.
And they're always like their style, their way of doing it. So I feel like that's definitely rubbed off on your creative process, I would say.
For sure. They're the blueprint, honestly.
What period of TikTok would you say was like hardest to adapt to?
I think for me, maybe it was like last year, last year around this time actually, because I just could not I was just not liking any of the songs used, any of the trends. I was actually like taking like huge breaks from TikToks for like weeks. I was just not really like messing with the whole TikTok state, like how it was at the time. Because I think it was the time where everybody was just ranting, like, I hate, like, it was just like a lot of rants. It was not a lot of like comedy content. Yeah. I just wasn't enjoying all that. So I just wasn't like really like inspired to create around that time.
That's good to hear, because I put out maybe 10 videos last year. So the year before it was like 500.
Yeah.
And it was because of that reason, but I kept telling myself, I'm like, hey, maybe it's just me, like maybe I'm not as creative as I used to be. But it's good to hear that you say that too, because it's like I feel you. Did you not find the period where they were gonna like ban it from the States difficult at all, or?
During the time TikTok was about to end, I was a little bit like I wouldn't say like sad or anything, but I was a little bit like, dang, this kind of like sucks because I was like meeting new people. Like even met you through that, and I was like, dang, like I won't be able to meet like newer people now. And I like making videos, but like Instagram and like YouTube,
Yeah.
I feel like YouTube is kind of hard to connect with your followers. TikTok is more easier. But so that's why I was like, it would just hit the same for me. So I was a little bit disappointed at that time, but I was like, hey, bro, if it ends, it was fun while it lasted. But if it doesn't, like, that's good. But thank God it did end. Like, it had like 3 scares, but never ended.
I know, yeah. So you mentioned like earlier that the reason why you had to take a lot of breaks last year was because like the sounds weren't as good and everything. So I want to know, when you like take breaks for like weeks and even months, you always seem to pick back up where you left off. So I want to know, like, how do you handle that pressure of having to come back and like coming back to where like the same quality as you were before?
That is that's a great question, bro. But basically I don't try to make it seem like all eyes are on me, because that like relieves the pressure. Because a lot of people, when they leave and they come back, they're like, oh my goodness, everybody's been waiting for me. Like, what do I post? What do I just like come back? And I'm like, hey, if y'all like it, y'all like it. If y'all don't, I'm gonna just try to do better. Because one thing is, I feel like if I like, a lot of people like make mistakes under pressure. So if I pressure myself too much, I feel like I might just like not post something because I'm like, oh, this doesn't look good. Or like I might get into my own head and then like take longer breaks from posting because I want to be like a perfectionist. Yeah. So I just come back, and if like they like it, they like it. If they don't, I just gotta do better.
No, that's a really good mindset. I wish I would have done that, because I kept trying to be like perfect, and then I never ended up.
Yeah.
Like getting back into.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. But I feel you on that. I feel you.
I want to talk to you now about like some of like the series that you've created. And so, first question before we get into them: if you could only make videos about one of the series that you made for like the rest of your TikTok career, which series would that be?
I like that he not being Goku. He not being Goku for me is like, I truly like enjoyed like the progression of that series, because it's like Dragon Ball Z was like the first anime I watched. I loved it as a kid. Yeah. Goku to me is like an inspirational character, and I just like love, like, even though the Dragon Ball Z fan base is like a toxic fan base, I just love like making those videos. Like there's sometimes when I make a video and I don't laugh, but I truly laugh at those videos.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because those are like my favorite of yours actually. I like.
For real?
Yeah, I like the one where you put like Jake Paul there, and then it's like,
oh yeah,
that was hilarious, bro.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
If given the opportunity to voice over a character in any anime, what show would you pick?
I think Dragon Ball Z, because like, I don't know, I think the screaming and all that is like fun. Even though my voice will be destroyed, like I think it will be fun, bro. I would love being Dragon Ball Z and like voice over like fighting in animes and stuff. Yeah. That would be fun for me personally, bro.
Yeah, you could be a guy being like, he's not beating Goku. That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
What series do you enjoy making the most out of your gun series, the light skin series, the one you just mentioned, the he's not beating Goku series? Like, which one?
Shoot, let me see. The most, I think it's a tie between light skin and he not beating Goku.
Okay.
Yeah, because I love the light skin series. The only time it got ruined a little bit is when I would make other content, and then everybody would be like, make light skin. What are you doing? Like, make light skin. But besides all those comments, like, I generally enjoyed the he not being Goku in the light skin videos, because they were just like hilarious to me.
Yeah.
And like, I just like the comments and everybody like, oh, this made my day. Like, I love them series.
Yeah, well, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but your first video that hit 1 million was on the light skin series?
Yep.
So how did that, like, when that happened, did you change your approach a bit and be like, okay, I gotta follow more trends? Or did you just keep doing what you're doing?
So even if I do a trend and like it goes viral, if I don't like want to create more, I won't. But I generally did like making a light skin video. So I was like, all right, this is trending, this is popping. Let me make more of this. because I like it, and plus like my audience loves it. So let me just make more. And then in the end, it like worked. It like grew me from like 5K to like 36K followers. I remember that.
Yeah,
So yeah, bro. It was cool, bro. It was cool. I'm not gonna lie, I was excited, bro. Hitting my first 10K was like a milestone, bro.
what was a better feeling when you hit your first like 10,000 or when you hit 100,000?
I can't lie. I want to be humble and say 10K, but I would be lying. It was 100K, bro. It was 100K, bro. 100K felt great, bro. Cause I didn't like I was aiming for that like at the end of the year, but I hit that in like July or like it was July, end of July or beginning of August. So like I was like surprised that I hit it so fast before December. So like I was excited when I saw that.
I mean, I haven't hit that 100K yet, so I can't relate. But
Hey, bro, no, you're gonna be there, bro. You're gonna be there.
in most of your videos, you use the green screen effect. But I
Mm-hmm.
want to know, is there like another effect outside of that that you enjoy using a lot?
There was one time during like it was like a Thanos trend where I would like make my face bigger. I
Oh
love using that
yeah,
effect. Yeah. I love using that effect too. That and the green screen effect are my two favorite effects.
yeah. I think it's like where you stretch your face, right?
Yeah. That effect. I like that.
Those are hilarious, bro. Yeah, in one of your gun series videos, I think
Mm-hmm.
Old Boy commented on it. And
Oh yeah.
what's the other guy's name? Nuchez or something like that?
Yeah.
What was it like when creators that are like that big commented on your video at the time?
It felt great because like I felt like that's when the hard work was like paying off. Cause like during like March through like ever since is when I started taking TikTok seriously. And I wasn't really seeing results till like July or June. So seeing like my videos blow up and seeing like people like Polo Boy like notice that like my videos, and he even followed me because of one of my gun videos. I was like this hard work wasn't for nothing. Like everything was like paying off, and it felt great, honestly. Now, like the way he saw me wasn't really the best way because like I was joking about him being like a bad creator,
Yeah.
but the gun pulled out. But like a lot of people didn't see the gun at first, so he thought I was like hating on him. But then he realized it was just like a joke, and then everybody was like, "Oh, okay, he's cool now." So like it was weird, but it was funny, bro. It was amazing.
Bro, I still remember seeing that like at the time when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like seeing all those guys because it wasn't like the first time they did that. Like they did that for a few of them afterwards, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this guy's you're going straight up, bro.
Thank you, bro.
When you're actually creating content for TikTok
Mm-hmm.
specifically, what is like the challenges that you face in terms of like the actual process of making it?
Let me see. I think sometimes after like my initial creation of the video, I'll be like, "Oh, this is hilarious."
Mm.
But then after I finish the video, I'm like, "Dang, this is not funny to me no more." We're all our biggest critic, and sometimes we just have to like get out like our own ego and be like, "Yo, like stop being too hard on yourself." Cause on my most viral video, even though it was on the fly, the first time I made it, I was like, "This is hilarious." And then after I like rewatched it a few times, I was like, I'm not even like liking this no more. But
Yeah.
I feel like it was just me being too harsh on myself. So I called my friends up and they were like, "Yo, this is funny. Like, why are you being so hard on yourself for it?" And like, I think that's the problem with creating. Sometimes you just feel like you have to be perfect, or like you just get into your own head and then like start horribly like criticizing yourself to the point you don't post.
Yeah.
And if I didn't like if I ended up not posting that video, I would have never had like a video that had like 24 million. So I think that's the hardest part of creating, like trying not to be too hard on yourself.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
the person that I've talked with now on this show. And that's a common theme is letting things flow
Mm-hmm.
and like taking the pressure off yourself.
Yeah.
And like on a very
Mm-hmm.
most viewed videos, they've had like a few that are like 30 million, etc. They
Yeah.
all say the same thing. They're like, yeah, it's the one that like I wasn't too sure of, but I just did it anyways. It seems to be like
Yeah.
a common pattern with
It's the
people.
one you least expect, bro. It really is the one you least expect, bro.
Yeah, even myself, like when I first hit a million, it was on a video that I was like, yeah, it's all right. I'll put it up. It was just
Be like that, bro.
in all your videos, you're always smiling and you seem to really like enjoy what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is it that you enjoy most about creating content? Anything that you dislike the most?
I think what I like the most is just like seeing how people are gonna react to the video I make.
like if I'm truly enjoying what I'm doing, I'm like, all right, if I'm enjoying this video, I know the audience is gonna love this video. So that's like something that like I truly like waiting for the viewers' reaction and seeing like how they're all gonna respond to my video and like how they're gonna like enjoy it. So that's something I enjoy. I really like it's corny, it's cheesy, but I do like making people's days with my videos. Like it is like I do want to like when I see comments like, "Oh, this video made my day better," or I was like feeling a little down, but like watching you makes me feel better. Like that hits me right here. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
definitely. So then, on the opposing side of that, like if you get comments that like or hate comments, does that bother you? I find you handle them very well though. Like you always kind of sarcastically answer them.
Yeah, because it's like a lot of people on the internet won't ever like say it to your face. So like you just take it at face value because like you know the term keyboard warriors, like they just like hide behind the internet. Yep. Most of them are like that, and when they see you in real life, they won't even have the guts to say something like that. So I don't take it seriously. I don't take no harm, no offense to it.
Yeah.
And maybe they're just having like a bad day or something. And sometimes like if you're like really like positive, you could turn like a hate comment to a follower. Like I did it before. Someone was like hating on me, and I was like, "Hey, like it's all good, bro." And then he was like, "Man, like I was trying to make you mad, but like you chill, so I'm gonna follow you now." And I was like, "Hey, that worked out in the end." So yeah,
that's funny. I've done like similar things where like people will say whatever, and then just by like acknowledging them instead of like, because most people like completely go the other way and they just ignore all hate comments and everything. Like some people, when they get spammed with it, they turn their comment section off.
Yep.
I personally think that's like the worst thing to do because
it kind of is like weak a little bit to me, a little bit.
Yeah, I agree, and it's like now mind you, I haven't had like hundreds of thousands of hate comments come my way, so like, it's easy for me. But I feel like even a lot of YouTubers I watch, like KSI is one of my favorites, for example. He'll like make whole videos about him getting roasted, and then like make sure to connect with them more in a way.
Exactly, bro. Like if you handle hate comments in a great way, like it could really be for like your benefit, honestly. Because a lot of people they take it like I don't like when creators like react and get all like butthurt because I'm like, bro, these guys will not say this to you in like real life. They're just hiding behind the screen and saying this. Like, don't take it personal. They don't know you like that. So just like when you see it, bro, don't even pay it no mind, bro. It could be like a 5-year-old like texting that, and you want a 5-year-old to like ruin your day, like nah, bro.
Yeah,
like, nah. So.
Yeah, the only time I get triggered by hate comments is when I'm playing like Fortnite or video games.
Oh yeah. I feel video games, bro. Yeah, bro. Video games, yeah, bro. Because I don't let stuff get to me, but when I play 2K, bro, and I'm playing with my friends and they're getting on me, I'm a different person, bro. I'm a different person. Yeah. But yeah.
That just reminded me of what I want to ask you earlier. You mentioned in that video before that when you were downloading it, you sent it to your friends and they told you to post it.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, how does having that support system help you grow as like a creator?
It really does because like when you're like kind of like getting lazy or like off like your purpose, off your task, they're like, come on, bro. Like you said you wanted to be great. You said you wanted to change the world on your TikTok. Like get up and like do something, bro. Yeah. And like my friends are like blood, like real people. They're not like yes men. They will like tell you how it is, even if it hurts your feelings or not. So like it's great to have a support group like that because a lot of people walk around with like yes men or like people that don't want to see them become great. So when they see you lacking, they don't tell you anything about it. Or if you make a video that's like horrible, they'll be like, oh, this is like hilarious because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Yeah. And just having like honest people, straight up people, it does make you want to be better and like want the best for yourself because they know you can be the best. So
yeah. Are those the same like people that you went to New York with?
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah, some of them are.
Yeah, because I was like in New York in April recently.
Oh, okay.
For the first time, and it's funny because like that's the place where once you like touch down on their soil, you're like surrounded by like their hospitality and like
yeah, bro.
So it's like I just want to get your opinion on like what was it like when you first went there? Was that your first time going there? Or?
That was my second time, but like the first time I was like a baby, so I don't even remember. So I'm gonna count that as my first time. It was amazing, bro. It was like I wouldn't want to live there, but I would love visiting there because it's just like so much people around, and it's like the environment is just so lively. So I love it. Like as a visiting place, I love it. But to live there, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I love that, bro. It was really, really different from Maryland, bro. Because Maryland is just like, I'm not gonna say it's like boring or plain, but it's not as lively as New York was. It was. I love New York, bro. Like I can't wait to go back. I can't even lie, bro.
I want to hear your thoughts on like, because you've had periods on TikTok where you've been like every day, like even multiple times a day you've been posting.
Yep.
Opposed to like now where it's like you'll post like quality over quantity and you'll like take time. What approach do you think works better for you when you like hustle and put everything out, or when you take your time?
It's definitely a mixture because when I'm like out of the zone, I do just post because I'm like, I need to get myself back into that workflow.
Yeah.
But if I'm in the zone and I'm like feel like creating, that's when I take my time and make quality because I feel like it. And it's not like I don't like moving by how I feel because like one day you could feel great and one day you feel like bad. I always like to show up. So that's why I choose quantity when I'm not in the best like mind state. But then when I am in my best mind state, I've tried to do like quality content.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. So it's just about like consistently showing up, but then from there you kind of like
showing up.
Yeah. I noticed too, like, have you heard of like the YouTubers Yes Theory?
I never watched a video of them, but I heard them.
Okay, because I remember watching like an interview they had where they said like the times when you're at your most creative is like after you put out like 50 pieces of content and like you have the momentum going.
Yep.
So it matches up perfectly with what you're saying that way.
Yep. One thing is, bro, a lot of people are like, I need inspiration. I don't like the word inspiration because I feel like inspiration only like works when you're like happy.
Okay.
So like I kind of like change it to the word to like drive because like if you have drive, that means you could be at your like worst and still want to show up and like perform. So that's why I'm like, now I change up like how I word things. So I'm like, I don't want to feel like inspired to create. I want to have the drive to create now.
This guy sounds like The Rock.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
What drives both?
Yeah, bro.
No, that's a good point though. But I had to ruin what you were saying.
You good, bro. You good, bro. You good.
Oh yeah, so now we have like a segment called Viral Hits where when we have content creators on the show, we discuss like their mindset behind creating their biggest TikToks, like the momentum they feel, all things like that. So we already talked about it earlier, but your first video that hit 1 million was based off a trend. And so I want to know like how much of trends do you think contributed to your growth on TikTok and how much of like original video ideas contributed to your growth?
I think it was like 50-50 because as much as I hate like being like on trend, not hate, but like kind of sometimes dislike being like a trendy person, trends do blow you up on TikTok and they do blow you up in general. Because if there's like a topic that everybody's talking about and you get on it and you're like different, like you can blow up. From the light skin thing, I blew up because I did something that was like different from like some people's light skin videos and just certain trends. I just changed it up. So like being trendy is good to a certain extent, but you don't want that to be your whole character. Yeah. And being original is like definitely great because like there's some when you're original, like it kind of feels like you've not kind of like you did it all by yourself. Like you didn't have to like say, oh, I took inspiration from this or because of this. Like you kind of like it's all you. So like you want to be like kind of both a little bit.
No, definitely. So that kind of leads me into the next series of yours, that gun series that you came up with.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that idea?
It was actually funny because like it was completely random. Because my goal at the time was to post 4 TikToks a day, right? 3 to 5. And I was on my 3rd one and I was like, I'm gonna aim for 4. Like I'm not gonna give up tonight. Because I had a choice. I was like either rest or like try to aim for 1 more. So I just heard this one song and it was like so catchy that my friend showed me. And then at the time, Ash Cash was like a trending topic. And like I was like, bruh. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep. And I was like, everybody's like simping over her on my For You page. How about if I said something like opposite? And then I just put a gun to my head. And then like after that, it was just set in stone, bro. Like I was like, yeah, let me like put a play on words, bro. I'm gonna say something controversial, and then like the gun is gonna like slowly come out, and that's gonna be the joke. And
yeah.
I did not expect that trend to blow up, bro. I'm gonna be straight honest. I did not think that trend would like kind of define my like my TikTok account.
Yeah. Now it's funny because I remember seeing like, I don't know if it was like the first one you did, but like the first one that I seen of it, I didn't know there was a gun there, but I remember watching it, like it replayed like 4 times, so I was like, I, I don't get it. And then I went to the comments, and then I
Yeah,
look in the back corner or whatever, and I was like, oh, okay, no, you're really.
yeah,
That was very.
yeah. There's a gun. Yeah,
Who's holding the gun?
it is my brother. Sometimes it's my brother, and sometimes it's my best friend.
Okay, is your brother younger than you, or he's?
He's older. He's older. He's 24. I'm 21.
Okay, so when you ask him like, yo, can you hold a gun for a TikTok? Like, what does he say?
He's like confused, but like he understands that like there's gonna be a reason behind it.
Okay. When it started to like blow up, was he like did he know that they were blowing up, or was he just like, okay, let's do it?
The first one, he didn't know it would blow up, but like the other ones, he started. I told him like I was like, yo, this trend is actually like working. Like, let's make more of these. And he was like, oh, all right. Like he was just down with it, and I was like, yeah, bro. Yeah, so he was just doing it for purely like helping.
Nah, that's that support group, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm gonna help, bro. I'm gonna help. You always need a support group, bro.
So,
You always do, bro.
that series was all in 2020, right? The gun series. When that happened, like, because I know myself personally, I can feel like the momentum when it's there, and sometimes I get like, sometimes I'm like super calm in it, and then sometimes I'm like overwhelmed by it. How did you build the momentum yourself?
So the momentum, it was a lot because when one thing about TikTok is when you do something and it keeps working, like they just like throw like views and like followers at you like it's nothing. That trend like got me from like 35K to like 300K. So I was like, it was like I tried to do my best to not let it get to me. I just tried to like stay creative and just like act like no one was watching because I didn't want to be like, oh, I need to make one and like satisfy my viewers. Sometimes I would be like that, but that wasn't my main focus. I'll be like, all right, how do I like top myself with this
Pause.
with the next video? Oh yeah, pause.
No, you good, bro. I'll say it. I had to say it, bro.
Yeah, bro, you good, bro. But how do I like make a better video?
That's funny, bro.
from my last one type stuff.
Yeah, no, I get what you were saying.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, I need.
Oh god. Okay, we'll move on. Okay, so following the success of your gun series videos, you I don't know if you like began doing it at that time or if this was already there before, but your He's Not Beating Goku series. That took off in a big way as well. So I want to know what sparked that idea as well.
One thing is like I was a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, one of my favorite animes. But I knew that when it came to like anime debates, bro, you like Goku fans would not let you win. Like it would, no matter what you say, Goku fans will be like, no, Goku's the strongest. So like I kind of wanted to like exaggerate how like crazy Goku fans were. So in the beginning, there was no like guy like holding me back when I'm saying like he's not beating Goku. It was just like some crazy guy saying it. But then as I evolved the trend, I want like someone holding him back to show like how crazy like Goku fans were, and I guess like that made the trend more funnier.
So this is like one of the many anime style videos that you made, or like referencing them. What is it about anime shows that resonates with you the most?
I'm really into like themes and underlining things of like animes and like cartoons and TV shows where they teach you lessons. Like when shows teach me something about myself or like inspire me, like that's the main reason why I watch anime. Because like if you look deeper into it, like it teaches you about like basically like just believing in yourself and like trusting yourself and forgetting what other people think. And like
Yeah.
a lot of people find anime childish, but if you really look at the underlining themes, it can really like change your outlook on life type stuff.
Definitely. I've seen that like anime is not like my preferred like shows,
Yeah.
but I definitely noticed that. But even in the shows that I do watch, like I really like Marvel, like Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, things like that. Like it's all like similar underlying themes and stuff like that. So one thing I noticed on Instagram is you made a new account, right, just for your reels.
Yep.
So how do you like change up the actual video to make it like friendly on Instagram? Because I know they came up with like an update that like destroys TikTok content, but yours still do like really well on there. So I want to know, is there like any secrets that you can let out?
Basically, I didn't realize in the beginning, but I have like a Instagram like group chat that helped me out, like try to like grow on Instagram. And you know how TikTok has that watermark?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, other like apps aren't friendly to that watermark. So I use a certain app to like take the watermark off the video, and so it just looks like that video was created in that app, and that's what causes it to like still like have numbers and stuff. Because if you see a video with like a TikTok watermark, Instagram's like, we're not like pushing that video. Like this is TikTok content. Like get it off our page. But if you take that watermark off, they're like, oh, this is an Instagram video. So they're chill about that.
I've noticed that you've been doing like YouTube as well. And you've been doing like shorts on there, and like you've been posting like the actual TikToks themselves. But like it hasn't taken off as much as the Instagram one has. Do you have plans on like changing up your strategy, or are you just gonna keep doing more of the same? Or were you gonna...
Oh, I'm definitely like, because one thing is TikTok and Instagram, you just had to like show up, and then like everything would be done for you. YouTube, bro, you genuinely have to put in the work. You have to figure out certain tags to use, how to label your titles so they're interesting, thumbnails. And I was like realizing that I can't have the same mindset that I had with TikTok on Instagram on YouTube. I'm not gonna go far with that. So it's definitely being changed up. Like I'm trying to figure out how to make titles more interesting, how to make like it more engaging so you would want to click on it. And I do plan on like not do plan, it's in the works right now of starting like a YouTube group. Like I already like made the first video with my friends and we're just like editing it and we're seeing how that goes.
What's the channel called?
TIG.
TIG, what's that stand for?
Tomorrow is golden.
Tomorrow's golden?
Yeah.
So it's definitely like a reference to RDC, right?
Yeah, definitely.
What kind of style of content are you guys gonna do on there?
We want it to be a mixture of comedy and dramatic. Because one thing is, even though I do comedy, I can sometimes have like make dramatic videos, and the ones I made so far have done well. So I wanted to like do a mixture of both.
Damn, so you got range.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a range, basically. Yeah.
What kind of other goals do you have coming up that you want to accomplish in terms of like content and stuff like that?
Content, I want to be like consistent. Like even though that's like a lot of people are like, I want to hit like certain followers, all that. Like nah, like I always, of course, I do. Like I want to, but like I want to be consistent in my work because one thing is it's cool. I know like you have to give yourself breaks sometimes, but like I want this, and like I can't be giving myself excuses. I can't be like taking like days off or like still living like a normal lifestyle. Like I had to like change my lifestyle to like working and trying to like become the best at what I do, so I could like be up there. Because if I'm just like over here like playing games all day, just sitting back on my like TV on my couch watching Netflix, I can never be like the creator that I want to become. So just being consistent, showing up and taking my work seriously is like a goal I'm trying to achieve.
Do you have like plans of like branching out outside of content creation in any way, like into like I don't know, like television or like music or whatever the case?
Oh yeah, television. If I could ever like write like be like a TV show creator, I'll be completely fine with that. That's something I would like dream of doing.
Okay, so then if you could ever like collaborate with like a writer from one of your favorite anime series, which series?
It would be the writer of like One Piece, because like that man is like the Shakespeare of like this generation to me. Because like that man's writing is like bro, when I tell you, TV shows do not make me cry. Like a lot of things do not make me cry, but like that man's writing and the way he could get you so emotionally invested in like a character or like a story to the point like you start shedding tears, bro. Like I was like, this man's writing is beautiful, and I would love to take like notes and inspiration from him.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
you're a great guest today.
Hey, thank you, bro.
Thank you for coming on the show. I hope that in the future, when you're big time on TV and everything, and you're writing, you'll come back on the show for another.
Always, bro. Always. When you're big too, bro. This joint's gonna blow, bro.
Appreciate you. Did you want to have any like last messages? Plug your TikTok, Instagram, socials.
I'm good, but one thing I wanted to say is, bro, out all the like mutuals I had, I paid attention. You were one of the TikTok channels I paid attention to the most, bro, because a lot of my mutuals are just like some people I added back, and like I couldn't recognize them if I walked past them across the street. But your TikToks did have me laughing, bro. So like, bro, have you ever doubted yourself as a creator, bro? I'm here to tell you, bro, you were funny. Bro. You were funny, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. That means a lot to me.
No problem, bro.
But yeah, thank you for coming on the show. And
no problem, bro.
Yeah, see you guys soon.